Well, let's do the proper unboxing of that thing. I don't even want to say the name because I don't want to butcher it too badly, but let's see. I think it's Schupethauer. Yeah, let's go with that. So let's take a look-see together. What's under cardboard number something? Ooh, this cardboard got some heft to it. Ooh, that's some quality packing. This is, bro, check this out. That's all cardboard. It's like 1, 2, 3 sections of cardboard glued together. They really wanted to pack this stuff and make it safe. This feels like it weighs, okay, I don't want to be exaggerating. Felt like a good pound. Or maybe a little bit more than a pound. I don't know. All right. So you're seeing what I'm seeing. Oh, yeah. Now, a little disconcerting. There's a loose bolt over here. So I'm hoping it's not from something that should be already assembled. It just kind of fell out. I hope not. So I'm going to take this bolt. I'm going to park it somewhere over here for now. So see if I can tilt this up. Good gravy. So you can see what I'm seeing. Hopefully you can see it all. Yep, there we go. So that's what's in the box. So yeah, let me see about getting it out without hurting myself. First, there's this box of, I think this is nuts and bolts and doodads. Let's put that over to the side for a second. And each of these bits and bobs, okay, I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna put them off to the side, then I'm gonna reassemble them in front of the camera. It's a little bit, so let me do that. Let me take this piece, park it there and here. Like all of these is like proper iron, okay? There's no cartoon stuff here. This is all real. This is all painful if it drops on your toes. This is proper manly iron. Arr. Wait, what did he say? Tim the Toolman Taylor. Arr, 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 arr. Yeah, I feel like saying that right now. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of iron. I'm very happy. Like the more I take out, the happier I get. Arr, 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 arr. I have to go corral a little puppy that's basically chewing on some things he's not supposed to chew on. Okay, back to the fun. All right. Okay, so now the main piece. Okay, this whole thing comes out as one. So, here's where the bulk of it is. Cardboard. What else? Okay. Yeah, this is the bulk of this. I think this is just one solid piece. Yeah, I think so. Yep. So let me put my knife in here. Wait. Is it? Oh my. Okay. Ooh, it's got some heft to it. I love it. Yes. Yes. Very nice. All right, what else is in here? Ooh, free gloves. I like free gloves. I like free, period. Gloves or otherwise. Park that over there. And what is this? A rampy, lifty thing. And instructions. Very manly instructions. They're super manly instructions. Yeah. Okay, so I think this is pretty much it. Come here. Yeah, that's pretty much it, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all these cardboards back in here. No, wait. Nah, it's fine. I was thinking to use some of them for, support, but I think I'll be fine. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. Um, totally, yeah. So, if you'll excuse me. Okay. All right. So, I can't drag this stuff on here because this stuff weighs a good bit. So, let's consult the instructions. Yes, the manliest part of this process, that word. What is that word? I'm gonna go with Schupethauer. Yes, totally sounds legit. So the assembly instructions, the usual stuff, risk of injury, safe procedures. 2-person lift. Yeah, I already violated that warning. Pretty standard stuff here. Let's see, give you the part listing. Tells you the main use. This part I totally love. 440-pound lift capacity. I don't think I have anything that heavy. As a matter of fact, let me scratch that. I know I don't have anything that heavy. So 440 pounds is like, yeah, way above and beyond. Of course, the usual listing of parts, standard stuff, and the installation process here looks pretty straightforward. I don't see anything complex here. It's just, first things put on the wheel, which is a good thing because this thing is heavy and the wheel's going to help me move it around for step 2, which is to put that on. Hopefully it has stuff in that box over there. Step 3, again, pretty straightforward. I don't see anything that's going to cause an issue there. Stick in a cotter pin for step 4. And step 4. Back to step 3. Pardon. Okay, sounds like fun. We'll figure it out. I mean, don't look at that much because a large part of it is right there. So, and then operation instructions. We'll get to that after we put it together. Alrighty. First things first, let me get this thing dead center. Okay. Where's my knife? My beautiful knife. And clearly my beautiful knife needs to be sharpened because it's struggling to cut plastic, so that's not bueno. Not bueno at all. I'm gonna take this off into one piece, which is probably a good thing. I'm gonna lift the back end of this. Okay. All this looks interesting. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, quite manly, heavy-duty looking chain, because you need to be a manly, heavy-duty living chain to be able to lift 400 pounds. Holy moly. Very happy. Where's that box? Just realized the unboxing is not done if I have a box that's unopened, right? Oh yeah, this knife bites whale bubbles. This knife totally bites whale bubbles. It's being defeated by tape. So, yes, some rudimentary tools. Fantastic. Pretty much what I was hoping to see. Let me get you a close of what's in the box. So the box comes with 2 clearly one-time use only spanners. And yeah, this thing is good for maybe 1 use. Typical stuff. Hey, free screwdriver. That's not a screwdriver. That's a, I don't know what that is. A whole pokey stabby thing. I guess we'll find out what it's for. Some nuts and bolts, some pins. Not bad, not bad. I'll put that screw that I found in here. I will take it from there. The wheels come in a bag by themselves. It's a proper wheel. Okay, this is not some cartoon story wheel. This is a proper wheel. It's solid bearings in it, and it comes with equally hefty axle type deal, which clearly that goes in there, obviously. I have another wheel around the corner back here with the other axle doodad. That somehow is gonna go in here somewheres, wherever the direction says I should put it. Let's go ahead and consult said directions. So it says that goes on the outside right below this thing, which is clear and obvious where it's supposed to go, followed by what I believe is a cotter pin. I totally think so. So let's see. So this piece goes in here. Yep. And then this piece goes out here. So which side faces out? So top of the nut or inside? Decisions. Doesn't matter. I don't think so. But that's just my thought. It doesn't show that part, so I don't know. Well, we'll find out. It's not that hard to put on and put off. And no, it is not a cotter pin. This thing requires a big old nut. And it doesn't tell me which one, so I'm gonna guess it's this guy, since this guy fits onto this thing. And there's only 2 of these nuts in this box. So, totally clearly, that's what goes there. There's 2 washers in here, but these washers are entirely too big for this thing. So there's no way this washer goes here. So let's put this on. Let me come on this side. And let's run this up. Let's see what happens here. Yeah. And now this side definitely gets a cotter pin. Do I use this short one? Or do I use a big one and then lock it in? It doesn't say, but I think it may be the big one. Using pin N, it does say. I'm a total moron. Pin N is the long skinny one. Read your instructions, people. It says pin N. Pin N right there is the long skinny one, that guy. So I picked this up like a total Goomba, and it clearly says pin N. So I need this pin to hold on the wheel. Totally. So I'll stick him in here, and I'll get the other one that looks just like it. And this clearly is designed for this. Yep. Yep. All right, let's see. How am I going to do that? So do I split it at the top, classic style, or do I do something completely lunatic with it? Yeah, let's not do the lunatic. Let's just split it over the top. I'll get you guys a close-up of what that was. My only concern now is how do I hold this guy so that I can turn this guy? Okay, there's no spot on the what's this thing called? On the shaft where I can hold it. And this thing is just spinning freely and I can't stop it. So, is there, now that I just grew a brain, I just realized what this thing is for. This thing is to hold the wheel in the cotter pin until you tighten it down. Read the instructions, people. That's why they give them to you. I just tried to be manly and cost myself more work, which sounds about properly manly. Yep. Giving ourselves extra work because we didn't read the instructions. So I'll take this out, stick this screwdriver thing in here, and now I should be able to, yep, that's exactly what this thing is for. Use it to hold this piece. Thank you, Schupethauer. Yeah, totally. That's your name, right? Schupethauer. Yep. That's what I said too. That's a great name you've got there, Schupethauer. So now that that's locked in properly, now I can put in my cotter pin that I was totally just putting in. I could edit this video and make it seem like I'm competent, like I know what I'm doing, and not show you that part where I totally messed up. Or I can be completely transparent. Ugh. Look at that. Wonderful! One wheel on. Let's do wheel number 2. Okay, I'm going to follow the same pattern like I did with the other one. The only difference is I won't be making that same mistake I did the first time. Yeah, because I did learn. See, ladies, we guys, we learn sometimes. I mean, it takes us a few times sometimes, but you know. You love us anyway. Now, where's the other long, skinny cotter pin thing? Come here, you cotter pin. I'll put it on this side. I'm wondering if this is one of those times I should just fast forward to the end. Because, you know, anybody with brains can put this together. That's not a big whoop to do. Now, y'all are definitely not going to make the mistake I made. Because y'all are proper manly men watching this channel, right? So, now I go to step number 2. So I probably need to stand this part up because I see this thing, right? Okay. Now it's getting interesting. So here is this thingy. All right, so I'm gonna put it on the back like so for now, because I need access to this front part now, which, okay. So that's where this bolt came from. So, I found where this bolt came from. It fell out of this little pin thing that was sitting here. See? Goes in here. Ta-da! So, this is telling me to grab this doodad. Do not stand under load. Seems like a fair warning. So obviously this needs to face up so that morons like me don't do something stupid. So I can clearly see where that goes. So I have to make sure I get it on properly. So cotter pin guy goes at the back and bolty guy goes at the front. So if I do this, all right, I have this thingy that clearly comes in here like so. And it says do not stand. It's right there like so. And then this thing comes through here like so, I think. Come on, stay still. There we go. And then this comes in here like so. I'm not going to tighten anything here because I'm not sure yet 100% if this is where it is supposed to go. So, because there's two sets of holes here and I don't know what's up with that. But there's no way anything else goes there. So it's kind of obvious placing for it. Then there is the whole concept of this thing is supposed to be able to fold. Oh, so when I'm done, I pull this one and it folds on its... Ah, I got it. I got it. Okay, so it's probably best then if this comes in. Oh no, it has to come this way because I won't be able to get to the pin. And let me consult it. Yep, sure enough, the manual says it stays there. And this, so this little slip pin goes on that side. Perfect. Oh yeah, cool. All right, all right, all right. And that's why this goes on the top, because it's all coming together. Okay, because this is permanent. Permanent? Yes, permanent. What, you never heard of permanent? Yep, pretty solid. Got the pin on. Ooh, progress is being made, ladies and gentlemen. We can stand it up. All right. It'll get a little harder to see here, but hey, I have my do not stand warnings. Boom, baby. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's so easy to move. Let me turn it this way, see what I have. Ooh, okay. Okay. Do not stand under load. All right, I just did that because I am definitely load. Okay. So rod, clearly and obviously, it's the only straight rod that's here. And forklift one. Very nice. And forklift number two. I can tell this was assembled in a factory before for testing purposes, and I appreciate that greatly. Okay, I truly appreciate that. Okay, and it says goes through. Clear and obviously, I know where you go. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, go through here. And then you go through here. Very nice. Ooh, that hurts my soul and existence. Uh-oh. Don't you dare. Okay. For a second there, it wouldn't fit. All right, so I can position this wherever I want. Yeah? Very nice. Very, very nice. Insert pin N into roddy things. So I should have two more of these long ones somewheres in here. So, aha, I do. Let me get these things out of here. And there it is. I have two long ones. I have two more of these little stumpy things. Let me get all these out of this box because I couldn't see them earlier. Is there anything else in this box hiding? I don't think so. Okay. So now those are all out. I'll take this guy and just stick it through here. And just like I did with the last one, I'm just going to split it old school style. Yeah. Just hold it and just split it around and just bend it all the way around, which I'll show you guys in a bit up close and personal. Yeah. All righty. And this one goes through here. And you get the same treatment. Come here, you. All righty. There you go. Oop. Oop. There you go. Yeah. I need to get some more manly hands, because these hands are too soft and dainty. All right. Coming together. All right, what else I got? I bent those two things around there. So that takes care of the lower part. So the lower part of it's done. Ah! Okay, so time for the upper part, which is a assemble handlebar B to primary frame A. I wonder what is handlebar B. I could not figure it out. Where is it? So hard to find handlebar B. Let me turn you around and, oh, have to readjust camera. Oof, bro, whoa, bro, okay, all right. So you go here. That's holes in the back for stuff. Please don't fall down. Apparently, I'm going to need 2 long enough screws to get in here, and I think I see the candidates. Yes, I do. Right there. Is there only 2 screws long enough to go through this thing? This I don't need instructions for, but I'm still going to read it. Screw K. I wonder what screw K is. What else could it possibly be but these screws? So, screw K goes in here. Ah, there it is. Make sure I don't cross-thread anything, because that would be tragic. Oh, wait. Is this where those massive washers go? It doesn't say. It says handlebar B, primary frame A using hexabolt M8, which is K. Nope, it doesn't say anything about that. So where do those massive washers go? I mean, seriously. Heavy duty this, lift angle that, roll away this, pull that. I figured that part out as I was assembling it. It doesn't say where those big washers go. What big washers am I talking about? Let me show you. These big washers, they came in the pack. The only place big enough I could see where they could even potentially maybe go is over this. Like so. And it can't fit because it doesn't quite go over it. So, So let's put it on. Okay. Alrighty, so that's on here. I don't know where this goes. I think this is like extra parts or something, because I have 2 additional bolts. I think these are extra parts. I think this is for, one day just in case everything wears down, which means I need a little baggie so I can throw it in my toolkit. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm gonna have to label that baggie so that I know what these are for. So I don't know, see them one day and go, what is this stuff taking up space in my little tiny tool pan? Yeah, I think that's exactly what these are. These are extra parts. Yep, extra parts. And it makes sense now, because now that I'm thinking about it, these are extra parts for the part that's going to get the most wear and tear, which is the bottom where the pieces fold. So yeah, this is what's going to get the heaviest wear and tear. So I get it. Thank you, Schupethauer company. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and tighten this down. Is that on camera? Yeah, I don't know. Yep. I'm using the free stuff. I got proper tools in the garage I could go get. But I'm using their one-use tools for the one-use time. Yep. Pretty much solid. There we go. I do need to attach pump thingy to that. Um, F, the primary frame. Okay. So let's tilt the camera back down again. Down to there. And I need to attach this piece. What was that? That was my computer. Who texted me? I think that's a text. Okay, so far, this is literally the flimsiest piece. I might ask a friend to do this for me in proper metal. But this right here to me seems like the flimsiest piece that I've seen so far. Everything else is like pretty much solid, heavy duty, good old iron. This is legit the flimsiest piece I've seen so far. All right, so that's the release. It has a screw on it, so I already see where it goes. There's a little hole on the top. And I push this in here. I may have to line it up from the other side. Yep, and it goes right there. I already see where it goes. Okay, let's try this again. Beautiful. All right. And it uses an Allen key, which none of these Allen keys fit. But that's fine. Hand tight is pretty good, I think. All right. So I believe, ladies and gentlemen, assembly of back saver is complete. If I move this piece around, now you can't see the top part, but you guys can see this as I move it back and forth. I'm gonna have to find a better stage for y'all, or I tilt this up and I hit the 0.5. Yeah, okay. All right, so I hit the 0.5. So you can see everything here now, I think. Yeah, you can. It's a little weird, but that's my thing. So I can move this back and forth easily enough. And like I said in this introduction, you know, it's a hard pill to swallow. It really is a hard pill to swallow, but I have to acknowledge it. And I'd like to, you know, not have chronic back pain and walk around with a stick by the time I hit, 80 years old. I'd like to still be able to work on stuff around my house, do things, be fully mobile, and not be walking around like, all of me is in pain because, I was stupid. And this is going to be that saving grace. So I take this thing. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, there it is. Ha ha, there it is. Yeah, and then this releases it clearly, obviously, yeah. So, yeah, so all the way down, pump, all the way down, all the way down. Yeah. And I don't have to come all the way up. This is it. Yeah, this is nice. And it comes up decent ways. I mean, it has no weight on it at the moment, but I mean, beautiful. 30, I forgot how much inches it says it goes up, which is more than enough to clear my tailgate, which is what I want it for more than anything else. At this height, it is 36, way over my tailgate height. So good to go, which is exactly what I need. So my big speakers are sitting on top of here, right? Fully supported by the supported beams. I can slide it in, easy as pie. Put everything that I need to put in there. And then when I'm done, just release, release, bang. That's it. That's done. That's done. And when it's time to store it, okay, it gives you the warning. Let me put you back on one view because it's gonna be weird for that. It tells you the operation. Make sure everything's centered properly. Don't put anything off all cockeyed off to the corner. Same thing there, proper warnings. Obviously there's already a stand on there. Tells you how to use the foot pump, the release pump, and then it tells you how to fold and store. And that's the reason why it made my purchase list. I told you guys already, limited space in my garage. So the fact that this thing can fold almost flat, bonus cookies, booyah. So all I have to do, fold these in, pull the cotter pin, and that thing falls forward. Let's do that. This guy comes down here like so, yeah. These, bam, over here like so, right? I pull the cotter pin from you, take you out, bam, falls flat. Put this back in here because this is when I'm done for the night, okay? So obviously I'm not going to put this in while I'm still doing work with it. Oh, yeah. Ah! How much space does it take up when it's folded? Probably shouldn't have done that, but I don't see any marks on my floor, so lucky me. All right. So from ground to this part, which is the highest part, let me put this behind it so maybe hopefully you guys can see. 14.5 inches. Okay, so 14 inches, let's give me a half for the wall. Yeah, so 14 inches of total space taken up once I put it against a wall flat. Awesome. Did I say awesome? Awesome. Well, that is it for this one. I have another video that I put together that will show me using it in the garage to actually do what I want it to do. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.